everyone, it's Pam with Organizer AC 911 and welcome back to another reaction video. If you missed my very first reaction video, I will put an iCard up there. Just click on it and it'll take you to my first video. Now this video, the link was sent to me by a viewer and asked that I check it out. It was supposed to be an organizing video, so I'm going to look at it now, and if it happens to turn out it's maybe just an inappropriate video, we just won't upload this video. Okay? The YouTuber is SAFIYA NYGAARD. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's titled, I Got My Makeup Collection Professionally Organized. Sounds like a good video, so let's get started. Love that music.
Hello friends and welcome to another video. This week I'm gonna be getting my makeup collection professionally organized. Yes, I need help and I'm getting help. So as you guys may know, I'm a bit of a lipstick hoarder, and though I feel like I have a pretty reasonable
Definitely a lipstick hoarder.
Other types of makeup, at least for someone who makes a lot of beauty-related videos, the total amount of cosmetic items that I currently have is definitely in the fiendish range. And as my collection has grown exponentially since I started making videos, it's unfortunately never really been organized in any kind of useful or productive way.
Just want to say, throwing it all into a drawer, not a good organized way.
So I thought, why not kill two birds with one stone and finally do something about my makeup storage situation while also filming the whole process for some good organization porn.
Organization porn. That's funny.
As for finding a professional organizer to help us, I feel like there are a few different routes that you can go. There are some that help with like serious decluttering if you need to throw away a lot of things, which is sort of like that, does this thing bring you joy? If not, chuck it.
I like her reference to Marie Kondo. And if it doesn't spark joy, chuck it. That's great. I like her take on that.
For my purposes, I wanted to find a professional organizer that focuses more on the room design and decor element.
You know, she brings up a good point in this. You want to find an organizer that is right for the job. There's a couple of criteria you need to look for. One is to see if their personalities, your personalities go together. I've said before, there's a lot of specialties in organization out there, and some specialize in office organization, others in photo organization, and so you want to find the right organizer for the right job.
We found this company called Practically Perfect.
Practically Perfect. I've seen them on Instagram. I like a lot of their content there, so they ought to be really good at this.
From what I can tell from their Instagram, are also really into drawer inserts.
There you go. She's looked at them on Instagram too.
Porn. So we hired them to come over and help me achieve my organization dreams.
If you just saw, they were measuring the drawers. A lot of people don't realize, and it seems silly. It seems like a simple idea, but before you ever shop, measure, measure, measure. You know how they have the measure twice, cut once? Measure twice, measure 3 times, buy once.
I am here with Joni and Kit from Practically Perfect, who have agreed to help me organize the space. All of my makeup is in this one room that we recently emptied out. It used to be our editing room as well, so I guess because of the lack of space, it was kind of like a makeup / computer room.
One thing that she's putting out is this room she was using was both the editing and makeup room. And for organization's sake, the best way to organize is to keep as few functions in a room as possible. And I like that they have cleared out the editing function of this room, so it seems to be just based on setting up someplace for her to do her makeup. So that's really cool. I'm glad they're doing that.
Up until this point, I had been using 2 main structures to hold my makeup, one of which was this shelving unit in the closet. All of these plastic bins have lipsticks, liquid lipsticks or lip glosses, and then there's some foundations over there in a box by themselves. There's a pool noodle, I don't know why that's there. I feel like this whole structure is actually not horribly organized for storage purposes. Like most things are bucketed by category, but because it's just in bins, I never really get to see all of my options.
Yes, you see the pre-organization. She's got them grouped by like items, which is your first step, definitely, but each bin that she currently has them in doesn't give her a good view, and you need to be able to see everything you have in order that you don't go and buy duplicates and triplicates because you just happen to not see the thing on the bottom of her bins.
This is IKEA, and I like how this is storing, but
I like that you guys just know. This is IKEA.
There's no way to get around it. We can spot IKEA furniture anywhere, and I am a personal big fan of IKEA. They do keep organization in mind when they're designing their furniture, and a big problem everybody has is space. There's usually not enough space, and IKEA is absolutely brilliant for that because much of their furniture is kind of scaled down and it's very trim and it fits into those little nooks and crannies. So I'm really a big fan of IKEA, and yes, we organizers can spot IKEA anywhere.
Speak IKEA.
And don't
We speak IKEA. There you go.
My wish list for the room is a surface somewhere to actually do my makeup.
You know, one of the things I was looking at, and they passed by it, I noticed she was closing the closet door. And a lot of times when organizing, especially with what she does with the makeup, my first gut instinct is to say, hey, remove the doors and make it like a storage nook. But I'd be curious to see what they end up doing with it. It's just, whenever you have to slide a whole door one way to get in one side and then slide a door another way, it's cumbersome. It keeps you from getting to what you need. So I often suggest when you have closets like that, I said, take the doors off and make it a neat, cute little nook. Really deck it out with some fun organizing storage solutions, maybe from IKEA.
And also a spot where I can set up a camera and film me doing my makeup like vlog style.
Our philosophy is always that things should be visible and accessible. Neither of those things are...
What did they just say? Visible and accessible. Didn't I say that? You need to see what you have. Very important. I'm glad they agree with me.
Drawers where I could sit, do my makeup, and mayhap film a little bit.
I think what would be good for you, because I know that you have product coming in all the time, is we're gonna use a lot of drawers, but hopefully we're gonna leave some open space in each of those areas so that as more product is coming in, you'll have space to put it where it needs to go.
Absolutely. Always anticipate growth. My personal thing would be to suggest maybe a separate intake area, so to speak. And they might end up doing that, I don't know. But if she's using makeup and it's already been used, you know, maybe have that to a different location and then move the other stuff in. I know that's an extra step, but with makeup, you never want it expiring or anything like that because bacteria can build up. You're going to have to move the old stuff you used out. You don't want to be using the old stuff again, like she's creating new content all the time. You don't want to be reusing the old stuff, and then if the makeup sits there for, longer than 6 months, you're running the risk of contamination and bacteria in that. So that's just a little side note I would be contemplating in my head while making the plans.
All right, so we are here for day one of makeup collection organizing. They dove right in and started dumping boxes out onto the carpet.
Yep, that's what you gotta do. Dump it all out, have it all out in front of you, and I love it. They're sorting by color. You gotta sort it into categories.
How are we going to do this? What are we doing right now?
I think what we're going to start doing, because it's the easiest to start, is by sorting by brand, because the
sort by brand
they have the
first.
same shape.
In addition to
then go by
organizing them
colors.
by brand, we also organize them by type, i.e. lipstick, liquid lipstick, and lip gloss.
Forgot about that. They had the type of
Kylie
lipstick
somewhere. I don't know what happened to that.
Do you like how I have every color pop shade that is like a greigey nude?
This is a little troubling. That's the same color.
It's not! They're different! And also,
different
which
colors.
brands had
Typical
on my
man.
behalf. I tried to centralize all of the boxes of makeup props from videos that I knew were littered around the house. I'm so proud of myself, I brought more work. With that, we were ready to move on to the putting away step. We had gotten these specific lipstick holding inserts from the Container Store. Our main goal for this step was getting the lipsticks off of the ground and into the slots.
These drawers that they're filling up with the lipstick, there's a lot of open space not used. So I'm all about leaving open space, but it's not enough space to put another tray. I'm curious as to if they ever tried to purge some of the old ones. They're either not addressing it in the video about what she's letting go of, or is it simply, I'm not letting go of anything and we're just going to put all of this in a new storage kind of container. I'm just kind of curious how they're going to handle that.
I'm fine. Emotionally. Financially, unclear. Here's a medium size, and then here's a bigger one.
I like their storage of those though.
It's like, and with those hurdles leapt, we wrapped up the parade of the liquid lipsticks and filled up all the drawers in the first tower.
One tower just for lipstick?
Now to the second of the two towers. So that's the lips.
Finally.
Wrap on the lips.
So our next step was to do the same process with the other categories.
Should I get like a trash can in here? I feel like it's time.
Now, my life philosophy,
There she goes. She's starting to purge. Makes me happy.
products like mascara may have to be chucked after a certain point.
That's probably from 2013. Should we get rid of it?
Jesus.
Wow. I like the guy behind the camera. It's like, Jesus, throw it away. Kind of reminds me of people's spice racks in their kitchen.
We've encountered a tragedy. This NYX blush has blushed its last cheek. Fare thee well, soft-spoken blush.
Oh, just throw it out.
Give it a moment of silence, please.
Throw things away, so you have to give like a Shakespeare sonnet every single time.
Where is it? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Okay.
Thou art more lovely and more temperate.
Please throw it away.
After that, I was gently banished from the blushes and was
I happen to like her
decluttering the
Shakespeare.
box of foundations.
Stations. This is empty. So there we go. Goodbye. And
Every time
then,
you
I'm
mention
glad she's throwing away empty stuff.
yes, please, finally.
please, please throw it away.
The only two categories left to declutter were mascara.
I think some people say you're supposed to throw your mascara out every 3 months.
Yes, everything was.
February of last year.
We're nearing the end of our like day one accomplishment. I don't know, like whatever we did today.
Okay, so it took an entire day with all of them just to sort through and put into those organizers all of her makeup. So it's a long process, just the sorting of that. Wow.
Lee and Kaylee had devised a solution to the lipstick tubes that didn't have color labels, basically by swatching them on a piece of paper, laminating that paper, putting double-sided tape on the back, and then hole punching the swatch out to create a sticker
Brilliant.
onto the lipstick tube.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I love their solution to getting a sticker on the top of the lipsticks. That is fabulous. I love that. I'm going to keep that in my pocket for future organizing.
After finishing our labeling, we added a chair to
Yes,
the vanity.
yes, yes.
Yeah! Yeah!
Now you will know where every lipstick is. What a dramatic change.
From the buckets.
From the bucket.
Definitely
Wow.
nice.
Wait, guys, are
I
we
love the labeling so she can find what she needs when she needs it.
All right. So welcome
Very
to my
nice.
finished beauty room.
Oh yeah.
This is my beauty room dance.
Okay.
It's kind of like a grapevine.
How long you wore that dress?
I've been wearing this dress for 4 days. So let me give you guys a tour of my new vanity. This tower, as you guys probably know, is like entirely lipstick from top to bottom. We have 4 drawers of just traditional lipsticks, 1 drawer of like mixed liquid lipsticks and traditional lipsticks, followed by 4 drawers of liquid lipsticks. Then in the shorter drawers on the left-hand side, I've got a lot fewer foundations than before, and then setting spray and other face sprays. Finally, in this far left tower, we have the rest of the lip sprawl, followed by 3 drawers of emptiness, aka room to grow. Outside of the drawers, we have all of the palettes that wouldn't fit, so that's the vanity, which takes up this side of the room. But on the other side of the room, we have this little sitting area.
I like the sitting area.
So that is pretty much our finished room.
Yay! Well, again, you know what? They did a wonderful job. Everybody involved, practically perfect, did an awesome job. They listened to their clients' needs. She said, and I like how they listed it in the beginning. You gotta have your goal. You gotta have the vision first. And so she said, "This is what I need," and she listed like 4 or 5 things I needed to, this area to fill this need, this need, this need, this need. That allows an organizer to formulate a plan to support your needs and not just set it up pretty somewhere, okay? So they did a wonderful job with that. Everything was within reach. It was labeled clearly. Just a fabulous video. I enjoyed watching that, and I even got a new idea, which I'm so happy, and I can't wait to try it out. I'm hoping I get a client that has some makeup to organize, because I think I'll whip out my laminating paper and try that technique. I think that was just brilliant. So kudos. Thank you to the viewer who sent me that link. I appreciate it. And I will definitely, don't forget, I'll leave the link to the full video that I just watched down below so you can go check it out again, uninterrupted by my comments, all right? And I will leave links to Practically Perfect's Instagram page. They have wonderful content. I encourage you to go over and check out their Instagram page as well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up, poke that like button below, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and poke that subscribe button as well. I will leave also all the links to my social media pages below. Feel free to go check out my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my Twitter page, whatever you like. I leave more organizing tips and suggestions there as well. I'm Pam with Organizer EZ 911. I'll catch you next time. This video, why don't you check out one of these over here? And don't forget, the links to my socials are found below.